Hey everybody, I just wanted to make this video to show you what you're going to need to remove in order to gain access to your IS300 sunroof motor. Basically, there are only a couple things that you're going to need to remove, and you might not have to remove all of them, but I'm just going to show you what you may need to remove. I would start with these first two and then move on to the next two if you don't have enough space. So first off, obviously you're going to have to remove your map light. This is a necessity. It's held on by, well, first of all, it's held on by this map light, which has 4 tabs that hold the map light cover into place. One here, and the other one is here. So basically what you do, you just, when you pry this off, you want to kind of pull in one direction. Sorry for the reference. You want to pull in one direction to get these tabs on one side loose, and then it should just swing down like that. So you only really need to remove 2, and then the other 2 are very easy to get once you get the first 2 off. Then the map light assembly is only held on by a screw here and a screw here. It's a Phillips head screw. And after that, you'll be able to pull this down. And next, you want to move on to your sun visor. You don't even have to take it completely off, not yet. I would just pull that apart like that. There's one screw up under there, it's a Phillips head. And once you do that, you can just pull this, just wiggle it a little bit, and then you can pull it straight down. Alright, I do that for both sides. This one's already down. And the last thing you're going to need, well, for the first stage, is to remove the gasket that goes onto your headliner, and it seals it to the roof. And then you'll have a lot of access there. And that should be enough. That should be enough room to get your sunroof motor on out. And then you have these 2 screws here. And then your sunroof motor will just drop straight down. And if you find that you don't have enough room here, and you don't want to kind of, like, you see I'm pulling it down here and it's making a crease here. If you don't want to do that, then you can move to pulling this down here, the rest of the visor down. It's just 2 screws, and then the whole thing will come and just let it hang. So you're going to do that on both sides. And then you want to move to the A pillar. See, the A pillar is held on by 1 bolt. So there's one 10 millimeter bolt there. And what you want to do is, after you take the bolt off, it's not going to want to come straight out, because you have these little tabs here. And these tabs, they slide into that socket right there. So what you want to do is, once you take this bolt out, you're going to have to shove the A pillar down and then move it out like that and take it out. And I think that's basically all you're going to have to need to remove as far as worst case scenario. So first, I would start with just removing this part of the visor on both sides, the map light cover, the map light assembly, and the grommet around the sunroof. And if worst case scenario comes, then you can remove this, the rest of the visor and the A pillar, and then you should be good to go.